Good evening and thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Justin Kolar.
And I'm Samantha German. By the end of this week, more than 500,000 South Carolinians could go hungry if the federal government does not reopen or take action to fund SNAP. That's the federal program that used to be called food stamps, and it could be cut off November 1st due to the shutdown, leaving millions across the country in limbo.
State House reporter Mary Green has the details for us on a new effort to help keep South Carolinians full and what else could be done to keep people from going hungry.
On Tuesday, Governor Henry McMaster announced the state has now activated the 1SC Fund, beginning a charitable giving campaign to help out South Carolina's food banks and food pantries. Among them is Harvest Hope here in Columbia, where the warehouse shelves are already starting to look bare before this potential crisis has even hit.
This is a disaster unlike the others that we can avoid, and we can do that by doing what we are prepared to do, and that's all the citizens working together to help those who need the help, who need food.
State leaders are asking South Carolinians and corporations to donate to the 1SC Fund, which will then facilitate grants to the more than 900 food banks and pantries across the state. They don't receive any state funding, and food banks have been clear they alone cannot make up for a potential SNAP shutoff. The 1SC Fund has been activated in the past to assist after natural disasters, and its highest raising event following Hurricane Helene brought in about $6 million. Just last month, it cost nearly $104 million to pay for SNAP benefits in South Carolina alone.
We will buy it as fast as we possibly can with the money that's given to us, but once again, we're limited by the amount of donations that we receive. It is going to take a statewide effort that is bigger than a philanthropy effort to fill in this gap that SNAP is leaving right now because of the sheer volume. Like, it's just, we are not logistically made to address the sheer volume of need that's about to happen.
While individual states manage SNAP, it's fully funded with federal money. And the U.S. Department of Agriculture says it will not use its emergency funds to pay for the program in November. The federal government has said if states were to tap into their own reserves to fund SNAP next month, they won't get paid back. I asked what's stopping South Carolina from still covering this cost with its rainy day fund, which has more than $800 million. Governor Henry McMaster says that could happen, but in the face of this potential immediate crisis, it would be a lengthy process requiring the General Assembly to hold a special session, which the governor himself cannot order.
They could appropriate the money from some source. They, of course, would have to be called back into session by themselves, and then they'd have to agree that that's what they want to do. But that's something that would take some time and some debate. There's no debate over this. We're ready for this. We're ready to go. We're wide open, and all we need is people to step forward.
The governor has also been asked to declare a state of emergency, which has been done in at least one other state. But McMaster says he does not plan to do that, saying an emergency declaration must meet certain criteria and that there's nothing that allows that to happen in South Carolina for a food-related emergency. Reporting in Columbia, I'm Mary Green.
Now, the governor has also directed the State National Guard to assist volunteers and workers in food banks and pantries and to help keep order if safety becomes a concern.